Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis-Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field? The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They'll move the wide receiver. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Quarterback changing the play. Taylor wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 17, set to take it off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Pluck Bothwell. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll go with Bothwell. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Do you think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
On 1st down, it's Bothwell again. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the give to Bothwell. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Out wide left, it's Cotton.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Taylor wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Overton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Keith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
2nd and long here. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. He's there to make the stop.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Taylor wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Turns out it's Danzy. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Evans. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Run inside. It's Hawkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and fired complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Up-tempo for the offense. Give to the running. It's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hokies need to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Williams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Rush right in his face. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Nittany Lions, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Slips a tackle. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
They'll give it to Fluff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
fights off a defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And here's the third interception of the night. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Hokies! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Buck Boxwell. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Plows through the defense. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Bluff Bothwell again. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? On the ground, going for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Here's a give to Bothwell. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Danzy. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Making the adjustment on the play. They'll give it to Fluff. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Six-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Fluff popped well again. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, the running back has it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Needs it here on 4th down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it moving. It's Hawkins. Great move. Now he's got room. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh center downs going to the air. The screen, and watch out. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that second L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that second loss. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Second down to the air. They'll run the screen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, they're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
And, guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
It's third and goal and third and long. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final 1. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.